Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. Guys, today we've got a HDMI port to correct. I found some issues with it. I thought I've done a good job, but actually no, I have to correct. So I didn't have time to do it in first place. I did check other things and other things seems to be okay. Sorry, on this Xbox, I went across all other components and it seems to be okay, but I found my issue, so let's fix it. It's not the end of the world. Okay, we've got a HDMI port. It's the first pins here are slightly off, but they are not connecting with each other, so that's fine. So these three are okay, but what I found is one of them, get this small, this one will be okay, it's quite big actually, okay, comparing to the second one. So let's get this one. So what I found is, look here, you can see that lag, I've got lags, so it will be difficult. This one and this one and this one and this one. If we can see, clearly they are connected together. I didn't check them by meter, but we can see that that's the case. So I'll switch again to my regular webcam. That's to fix, and one is loose as well. Okay, so I've got new type of soldering station. Let's try to do it with this. Okay, now I've never worked with this. I know we've got a leaded solder. Okay, so let's get the water out. So with leaded solder, okay, I should put it into that tube, but we've got little to no time, so I'm using the whole tub as is. Okay, so it's fine. It has to be fine. No other way around it. And we need the flux as well. Where are you, flux? It's here. Okay, so we've got a flux, we've got a solder, we've got something to clean the tip, we've got an iron, but iron is special because it's not completed yet. It's just that I'm still testing it. Okay, so let's get it sorted. But I like it. I can say I like it. So I think it's time to put it back together, back in one piece. Well, back in, like that would be ever in one piece, that haven't been yet. But it's okay. So yeah, that's the question, how I can do it comfortably and stably. As long as it's not doing any weird things here, I'm okay with it. No, that can't be here, that can't be here. It's making a problem. Okay, so now it's comfortable, and let's try it. I'll switch on the power supply. So we got it easily going to 200, about, yes, 200, and it's 0.5 amp, and it's heating up. Yeah, it's heating up, good. So I've got it 200. What I would do for that to be a bit easier, I will increase for like 10-20. To 10, yeah. Let's get a bit of a flux, and let's get, I'm curious if that will be okay for this, but I would say slightly less than we need and might not work, but let's check. It's less, so it shouldn't damage anything. No, I would say this won't help. Let's put some flux. Okay, let's put some flux and let's try it. Oh, we don't have the crispiness. The crispiness has gone. Okay, and let's try. That should take this solder. When I'm touching it's 210, showing 210, and that should take, because that's unleaded, and it doesn't. I don't see anything on my tip, okay? So I'll increase the temp right now for like 20 degrees. I've got 230 on my display, and let's see what that will do. Still nothing. Okay, so I thought that should do something, because that's 230. Okay, so I'll do again 20, so that's 250 right now. That's what we got. Sorry for the glare, I don't want to change the lighting. Okay. The tip should take it. Okay, I would say that the plastic is letting go, and unfortunately the lighting is not great. Well, I've got 250 right now. I've made 270 as per display reading, so I don't know if that's true or not. But I'm touching and it doesn't absorb. That's the problem. And the lags. I had a problem with one here. I don't know now which one it is, but I know I had a problem as well. No guys, I can't work with it. It has too much lags. I'll have to check why those lags are. I'm keeping on 270 as well, and it doesn't seems to be caring a lot about this temp. So this small tip should work on that small thing, and it doesn't at 270. Okay, okay, I'll do 290, and that's the last attempt. Okay, that's the last attempt. I won't be doing more than that because I've got lags and I'm not happy with those lags. can see that the temp is there, but it's not enough. So if I would take a wick, the wick wouldn't do anything to be true. I'll have a wick here somewhere. I should have a wick. Okay, I don't see a wick. Okay, it's in front of me almost. I'll cut it off. Get something to cut it, and you'll see that it doesn't work. It pretty much doesn't work. So on 290, okay, I'll show you as well on the webcam. You can see that it's 290, okay. It should now, okay, it should now help us. We've got a glare. Okay, if we've got a glare, we won't see anything properly. So let's switch off this light. Yeah, without the glare we can see something. With a glare we can't. Okay, so lags plus glare means Hiroshima, like Alex is saying at Northridge Fix. Look, it doesn't hit properly. So 290, yes, I've placed 290. I'm holding with fingers just less than an inch. It doesn't burn my fingers. It doesn't wick off the solder on 290 degrees. So guys, and now I've let go and you see there's no difference. It didn't take out the solder. So I'll put more to 370, 390, 400. Yay, I've placed to 400. Okay, 400. Let's see if we can achieve anything with 400. It's here. Okay, that's 50 degrees more. Yes, now at least something is bubbling, so now we've got something going on. Let's take it off. Not absorbing. Let's give it another go. Okay, so maybe it was a lot and maybe it's taking so much, but I wouldn't say. Now at least I feel something on my fingers, that something is getting hotter. I can still hold it, but it's not wow. Okay, it's no wow. So let's go. And we're not happy, guys, and that's showing me 400. So let's do 450. Okay, 450, and that's taking 6.6 amps only. And put amps, and it doesn't, it's on and off, it's switching. I know it's a switching power supply supplying it, but okay, let's get it. Now what it will do, it will wick it off. Oh, now I can feel heat much quicker on my fingers. Okay, but we don't see it wicking it off on the wick. And look, it didn't. Okay, so we're not happy. If we can't do it on that, then that means this has no power. It's only 0.5 amp on 23 watts. So now we know, and although I'll show you, it doesn't hold the temp. So what I mean by that is, can I show you? 0.5 amp and 23.4, 6 volt, whereas here it's showing 400 degrees. It's not, this doesn't have that. This would be roasting hot and I can hold it like that. Ah! Don't do what I've done, okay? Don't do, it's hotter, okay? Don't get me wrong, it's hotter, but it's nowhere where I want it, okay? It's nowhere, literally. By this exercise, we understand that this, yes, either it doesn't state properly the temperature, okay, or there is some issue with it. So what I can do right now is I can quickly change it, okay? I can quickly change it, whereas I couldn't do it with my old one, so that is an improvement, okay? But where can I put it now? I need a holder like that, yes, so that it will be hold. Okay. Oh, actually, I can place it here. It's not that hot. And look at this. This is much wider. Okay. So here with a lower power, the absorption should be better. Now, did I clean it? Almost ideally. Okay. We can do with it. We can do with it. Let's switch to the microscope, okay? And let's start off. I won't start off 500. I will start again from 200. 250. I won't be doing it such a long video. Okay, so I'll put 250. Okay, we got it to 50. I'll clean the tip still. Okay, do I have anything on the tip? No. Okay, but we see that we've got a let's give it a equal chance what we had over there, so let's give it a flux. Okay, we've got 280 to 78. Okay, let's do that to 280. That's fine. Okay, 250 is showing me now stable, but it's blinking. It's not taking as much current as it should. That's why it doesn't. I would say that my power supply can't supply enough power to this for what it needs. I'll switch to 300 now. Okay, that's 300 on this. Yes, so let's see what it will do with 300. Are we happy with this or not anymore? Ooh, hotter. I can feel the difference, but it's nowhere where we need it. Let's do it without it. Okay. I don't believe it can absorb. Look, even without the wick. Okay, so I'm not happy. I'll clean the tip off. And at 300, yes, at 300 it can't help us. because it's not getting enough power. I would say this power supply is not good for this work. That's my opinion. But it doesn't want to take more amps because it has more amps, and it's up to 24 volts. So I've placed 360 now. Okay, and it's still no wow. Okay, I'll increase to 400. Will it change anything? Okay, it did try. Okay, I need to give it that it did try. So let's give it a bit of a flux in that case if it wanna try. Now let's get this wick. Ouch! My fingers. I'm not happy. If I will be soldering like that, you know, when my deadline is there, and my deadline is on this Xbox, but I had to give it a shot to know what I'm dealing with when it comes to this soldering station. And I'm not happy. Guys, my soldering iron works better than this one right now. So I don't believe it's a problem with a tip, because I've got 400 and it's blinking. It's not stable, it's just blinking. I'm switching it off. I don't wanna miss a thing. No, for real, I need to look into it. I need to find more time. I thought I can use it now. I can't. Yes, I can't, and I can't help it. I can't help it. I want it, really, I wanted to give it a bash, but I can't. Now let's put this one aside, okay? And let's get this one. Let's try to fix. Yes, let's try to fix it. I thought I got tips here. I need tips. Oh, here are tips. Okay, so we get a few tips. What do we have here? We got this tiny little bit. I don't believe I can take it off with this tiny bit, but I can give it a bash. This is like medium, so I'll get the medium one. It will be quite challenging and it will get hot because I'll use a lot of heat. I won't use max. Okay, so I won't use the max. That's taking up to 10 seconds to heat up. Okay, I can tell you. That it's on. and I'm just getting heat here, I can still hold it for the metal bit, okay, because the ceramic is heating up and it's on about half of the power. Oh, I need to let go, okay, because it's getting heat. So you see it's slower than that one, it's not that quick. Okay, let's see how much flux do we have, and if I will be able with this tip to do what I wasn't able with even that big one. Okay, we've got some flux, but okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, it's too much lugs. Okay, if I'll press and hold only, don't do anything else, will I get it to melt? I did, but too little. So let's put flux, because it makes sense in my head, especially that it's getting darker over there. Okay, too much flux is a good thing. Let's get this. Okay, here. Okay, press. You see the smoke, even the smoke, and it's hitting my fingers like mad. So and that's on the half of the power. Okay, that's not full power. Let's cut it off to have equal chances, because that one had. Let's cut off this wick. That's not even 1 centimeter, so that's fine. Let's say less than half an inch. Okay. Now which one we're talking about? We're talking about this one. I can tell you I feel already the difference, and that's not even a full speed of this. Just about 50% of the power. Okay. Why this doesn't want to wick? Oh, at least it's gluing. If it's gluing, that means something's happening. We can increase the temp, it will stop gluing, but I didn't want to put too much heat. Okay, let's increase the heat a bit, like 20% maybe, because I can't get it off that place. I count. Ouch. Okay, and look, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm happy. I'm happy because I don't see the bridge. Okay, I'll disconnect. I'll disconnect. Now it's disconnected. Now I don't know if it's bridging or not. Okay, I don't know, but it's looking like it's not anymore. Okay, let's clean it off. I'll spray a bit. So you see, so my old iron for less than 10 pounds could do it. Could do it. Couldn't do it on a half. On the half of the power. Yes, that's true. Couldn't do it on a half of the power, but I've increased it 20%. I didn't took the best tip, you know, like the biggest tip. Sorry, I'm doing it much quicker. I've got lags on this display here. I don't know why. Trying to clean it off. Okay. Apart from the left pin 1 and pin 2, I'm happy with this soldering. I can't say the pin 1 and pin number 2 are ideal. I can't say that. Unfortunately. Okay, let's get my meter because it has nice probes. And I like to use these probes to poke them. So pin number 1 to 3. 3 maybe will be good. 4, 5, 6 I think was loose. Okay, let's try poke. This is not connecting to anything. They are just yeah, so 3, pin 3 to correct because it's moving. This is not moving. It's not moving. Not moving. Okay, cool. So pin 3 is to correct. Here these are not moving at all. No matter what I'm trying to do with them, and I'm trying to wiggle in between. You might not see that I'm trying, but I do. Okay, so none of these pins are making me trouble. I'll put the meter into the diode mode, okay? And those data lines shouldn't connect in between each other, okay? So let's get it. So this with a ground. Does it connect? No. Okay, now this loose pin we don't care because this loose pin will be soldered. So oh, shut up. That's me. That's because of these lags I can't operate properly. Okay, so nothing. The ground is a ground, of course, will beep. So don't beep. Okay, nothing. Shut up. Children are sleeping. Excuse my language. I hate those lags. Okay, so you know what? For the test purpose, I need this third pin soldered. Okay, this, because this is loose, and I don't like having a loose pin. I just don't like it, and customer wouldn't like it either. So let's do this. I'll test it, and if so, I'll finish this leg here. I'll add the solder to this leg, and I'll get that one. Let's get a bit of a flux on this. Look, by the way, I don't know when I bought this, okay, but I'm soldering quite often, and look how much flux I still have. I don't know if Kingbo 218 for people is a great flux, good flux, or rubbish flux, but I've been told by the coder, so that's mean by Phil, good guy, a lot of subscribers, and I've been told by Phil that this is a quite good flux, and I bought it and no regrets. Okay, so maybe it's not the greatest of all. Oh, come on. What? I won't get the... Really? No, solder won't hold. What else I will have today to deal with? Literally, this tip doesn't want to hold the solder. I'm not even joking. It's just making it bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's running away from this. I can't solder with those lugs. I think I'll have to... Ouch! I poked myself. Yeah, it's still loose. Guys, I think I'll have to do something. Do something which you won't ever learn anywhere. Okay? Need to cut off tiny bit of solder. Nobody will show you that, okay? I'm telling you straight away. Nobody. And that tiny bit, place it over there. Look, see what I've done? Because this didn't want to go in my way, but now I got a problem because I've got lugs, so I need to be really slow like a turtle. So it is good, it is stable, but I don't like that it went just a bit too much. You see, I've cut it just a bit. I literally, you know, like almost nothing, and it's just tiny bit too much. And even though I'd love to test it the way it is now, I can't because I'm afraid. Ouch. Okay, look it off. Oh, you see, now it's burning. It's burning because I'm using wick, and it's a different flux on the wick. Okay, so I don't know if I will be able to take it off with this. Slightly too big temp for this. Okay, I got a glare, so I don't know if what I've done is good. Let's switch off the iron. Okay. Let's brush it off. Probably I'm connecting with the left one. If so, yes. Yes, that's bad. Oh, I meant to check the traces as well. But anyways, for any trace damage. Okay, Now what I can do is I can apply some paper, absorb it, okay, absorb it, absorb it, absorb it, absorb it, absorb it more. Okay. Oh, sorry. We've transfer this too far. Okay, so what we can do right now is we can pre-apply a bit of flux. You see, so job for a few minutes because of poor soldering iron, yes, because I wanted a DIY and now I got no time to do it right, so now I can't help myself, yes. So now my DIY will have to wait, and maybe I can use it for some small things, but I prefer my iron, which is like nothing to compare, just good, just for 10 pounds or less than 10 pounds. Oh, come on. More. Ah. See, because of those lags, I can't. Somebody could laugh at me because literally. But I would put you here, yes, I would put you here, and because of those lags on the screen, I can't literally do anything. I can't. I'm trying, really, believe me, I'm trying, and I've done it like a dozen times and it was fine. Whereas this time it's not fine. Oh, I don't want to touch anywhere else, because I will be correcting everywhere else. Okay, now it's fine, but the question is what I've damaged. I had to do like that, and normally it would work, but because of those lags, I don't feel comfort, okay? I don't. Completely. And I had to do it. Now the question is something moving? No? Oh, now no. Okay, good, good. Good, good. Good, okay. Oh, now I need to check if the first 3 or even 5 pins will be okay, or they are shorting, because if they are shorting, I need to correct it. No, it would be useful to switch on the meter. Okay, it's not shorting. Oh, come on, you. Okay, it's not shorting, so these are okay. No. Ground with this, nothing, cool. And the last one, yeah. Okay, cool, I'm happy. I can tidy it up, okay, and I can plug into the Xbox and see if the Xbox will work, because that's what I found as my issue. Only I've got a OCD, so I will tidy up the flux, because I don't like to keep this flux here. Okay, it's maybe not ideal, but I'm 100% sure that these pins are connecting where they should connect. Okay, I took my time and I'm 100% sure that, you know, this is fine. Yes, so I couldn't do anything better apart from now making sure about this leg here, which I want to see if this Xbox will wake up, because if it won't wake up, whatever I would do with it on this port, it won't help. Slightly. I think the darker side is because of that wick I have. But guys, that's it for the soldering. Okay, I'll pause it, because you don't need to see me putting Xbox back together, Series X, yes, at this time. So I'll pause it and I'll be right back. If you can, please, if you haven't already, hit that like button or subscribe if that's of a value for you, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so it's 10:57 p.m. and it's time, well, on which day you might say, yes, because recording will be different from releasing. It's 23rd of September, quite a few days after the first video release of Series X, which fell down. So let's plug it in. Okay, nothing blew up. Let's switch to the okay, let's first foremost, I can feel the fan. Get the white light, and let's switch to the 4K. Oh yay! Enable advanced video features. Guys, do you know what this means? It looks like your TV supports the full K4 HD resolution and other advanced video features designed to help you get the most from your games. Give it a try. Guys, do you know what does that mean? It's fixed. So at the end of the day, if the first soldering of the port would be fine, that means I would not have to go through this process. Yes, back again. Now we see that the poor soldering iron didn't do the job. It was struggling, yes, it was struggling like big time. But when I start to use my few quid soldering iron, I've done it, yes, I've done it. I didn't want to use too much heat straight away. Let me look if it's still there. Yeah, still there. Okay, and it's blinking. Wow, yeah, okay, so it's not frozen. Guys, so let's switch it off. I want to go sleep. I want to go sleep, and we can call it a day. Video 48 minutes, let's say 50 minutes. I'll let customer know, okay, that it is working, at least for now, because it's working for now. And it's cooling my face. Good, because it's late and I want to go sleep. And what I can say to you, when you see a problem, yes, try to think of a solution. Don't focus on the problem, that you've got a problem, because many people do it. When you see the problem, you should automatically in your head, what is the solution, or what is the possible solution, or which changes I need to make to try to find a solution. Yes, it's plenty of variables, of course, yes, but the more you're growing up in it, the easier it becomes. Thank you for watching. If you have liked it, thank you very much. For those who will like, thank you very much. To the rest, thank you that at least you're watching. Maybe you'll have a lesson out of it. If you Ebenezer Scrooge and you can't even click the like button, tough. You know, what can I do with you? Tomorrow, I've told you which date it is, for real. Tomorrow, new apprentice is starting practice, probably. We'll see all this mess live. Yes. Lives close by. I don't know if we'll be willing to show his face on the video. I can't tell you that, but he got background in engineering electronics, something like that. He can a bit of a solder, he can't micro solder, so he wouldn't do this job. And he know components, but when I've asked him, hopefully he don't mind it, I will say, but that's a good thing, that you will be able, if he will agree, you will be able to see guy who's starting up with electronics, yes? So he will be learning everything, and you will be able to see yourself what it takes to become professional. Maybe one day I will be an expert, but for now I'm professional, yes. And you know, maybe this guy will be professional one day as well. So it's a good way for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and see yourself, because I don't cut videos, yes? You spend your time, those hours, to understand, and you can click the L button on your keyboard if you on the computer, on a laptop, and if you're on the phone you shouldn't be watching it, okay? Because those in detail videos should be watched on those devices, and if you taking it seriously, why you watching it on the small screen? Why you making yourself a harm? Invest 50 quid, buy old laptop, watch on that, okay? Can you afford 100? Take it for 100. Can you afford more? Buy a better one. What I want to say is, let's finish it. Yes, let's do not drag this video any longer. You see it's possible. Let's switch to the, yeah, it's switched off. Let's switch it back on. I'm pressing, no, not on this side, I'm pressing the power. Okay, let's switch to the, yeah, okay. Hi John Joe. And switch off. And should go off to that regular screen with multicolor, if we're lucky. Yeah, okay, and I'm pressing the last time again, switch on, and yes, okay, so it's working, yes, I'm happy. If possible, let's fix them all. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.